Hey, Tyler, with a few days of process, that game-winning drive for 98 yards with Baker Mayfield, what do you take away the most from that drive?
I was telling somebody, I don't know if I don't know if I've ever been on the end of a game like that, coming from two scores down so late, and then being able to enjoy the getting the win in a game like that. I mean, it was very impressive. Just the whole team, the effort. Baker coming in on such short notice. It was impressive, and it just shows the resilience of this team.
What do you think Baker did to kind of get a command of the huddle so quickly and get people to rally?
I think that's just who he is. He came in on such short notice. I mean, he was there for 36, 48 hours. And just his competitive nature, I think, helped him get that job done and helped us get that job done. And it was impressive watching him out there just compete, and things didn't go his way, things didn't go our way. Didn't bat an eye and just, kept competing and went and moved on to the next play. And I think that was instrumental in the success towards the end of the game.
And Tyler, how happy was the team to see Van Jefferson get that game-winning touchdown, especially with everything's overcome this year?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I mean, he's been battling. Camp got the knee injury, and watched him do rehab and battle all year, try to get back, and then be able to get back and make a play like that to help the team win the game. It was special.
Thank you,
Happy
Tyler.
for him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Taylor, you have played in cold weather before. How do you prepare for a game in Green Bay? How difficult is to catch a pass?
Playing in the cold will hurt the hands a little bit more, whether it's blocking, catching. Everything's gonna sting a little bit more. I mean, we've been to Green Bay 2, 3 times in the last couple of years, so I enjoyed getting there and playing the first couple of times. With the historic stadium, playing the Packers in cold weather. But I mean, we've been there in January, been there, I believe, in December, the last couple of years. So I don't know if there is a way to get ready for the cold game other than having that mentality of just going and getting the job done. So I personally put a rule on myself of no sleeves ever playing in the cold weather. I wear the one sleeve, but it doesn't necessarily count as sleeves, so it doesn't keep the warmth in there.
And some people think Baker Mayfield isn't good as he was as a rookie. Did you expect that other teams underestimate Baker?
I'll tell you what, that dude is a competitor, man. For his ability to come in on such short notice, like I said, and just you could just tell being out there with him playing, the guy's a competitor and he's going to compete until the wheels fall off. And that anytime you get a guy like that, you're gonna have a chance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jordan?
Hey Tyler, what was your reaction to Ben Skoronek's catch in real time on that last drive, and what was your reaction in the film room?
Oh man, it was impressive. I was out there in the flat, turned my head, saw him go up on top of that guy and grab the ball, and I was just happy for him. I mean, the guy works his tail off, and for him to come out and make a play like that to help the team win the game, it's every player's dream, every competitor's dream. So I was happy for him. I was stoked. I want to say I was on his side when we ran. When Van scored the touchdown at the end, and I ran straight to Ben, and I just grabbed him because us being in that position wasn't a possibility if he doesn't go up there and make that play.
What can you sort of share with us about his development this year? He's done so much, a lot of the dirty work early on in the year, and then has sort of expanded as a pass catcher.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and again, I think that goes to his work ethic. The guy's always watching tape, always in there grinding. I'm one of the people that gets in pretty early, and Sko gets in there fairly early as well, staying late, taking care of his body, and I'm just happy for him. Get up there and some balls find him in the game and him make those plays.
And then last one for me, and it's a little random, but where were you expecting the headbutt at the end of the game there?
I was not, but I was glad I had my helmet on.
Where does that come from? I mean, what's that all about?
Again, I think the guy's a competitor. He's a Jew. He's got juice. He's a football player. In the end, we're all football players. Some quarterbacks a little bit more of a football player than others, and I think Baker's got that football player in him. So I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad I had my helmet on.
Thanks.
We'll wrap with Gary and Stu.
Hey Tyler, how does a win like that and in the fashion you guys won it maybe change things as you head into the final stretch of your season in terms of it as a team and your attitude?
Yeah, I mean, getting a win like that is awesome. Any win is awesome. You put so much effort, time in during the week to get a win. So when you fall short, it's tough. It can be emotionally consuming, but getting a win just goes to show you the hard work that pays off. And confidence can be a big thing in the NFL. And you get a team rolling that has confidence. You never know what can happen. So just go back to work, stay consistent, and keep grinding, and hopefully get another one this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stu.
Hey, Tyler, one more Baker question for you. What is it about his personality that kind of energizes and inspires confidence in you guys?
Again, he was here on such short notice. I'm still getting to know him a little bit. I have a couple of people ask me about him, and I'm like, I don't know him too well, but again, just seeing his competitive nature, like there was never a doubt. Watching his command in the huddle, calling the plays that I'm sure he, barely even understood some of them, just with the terminology and stuff. But his competitive nature gave us a little spark the other night, and maybe that'll continue through the rest of the season.